Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Jason from JT's Retirement Countdown. Today is February 26, 2024. I officially have 221 work days remaining till I retire on January 13th, 2025. Listen, I really don't have 221 work days because I have 21 vacation days and 16 sick days that I have to use. But I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not even thinking about them days that I can take off and I'm going to take off and use. But today, and once again, as always, I would like to say that I appreciate everybody who's subscribing, everybody who's commenting. I answer every comment, and who likes these videos. I know, listen, I'm not a financial guru. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this stuff is financial advice. It's just something to make you think a little bit. I know I'm not, my presentation is not, excellent. I get that. I understand that I'm, new to this. But I just want to give you guys something to think about, as always, in regards to your finances, in regards to you can get out of debt, in regards to save a couple dollars, in regards to saving for emergencies, in regards to putting something away for your retirement. And that's all these videos are for, just to make you guys think a little bit. And like I said, I get it. I understand that my, the way I speak may not be eloquent, you know what I mean? But the thought process and the topics and the message that I'm trying to give you guys is spot on. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. So today I'm going to talk about 9 truths about our relationship with finances. And we're going to jump right in, folks. Number 1, comparing ourselves to others and how we're living. Understanding the impact of social comparison on our spending habits. So just think about that for a second, folks. We live in a culture now that we have to keep up with everybody around us, and we have to spend every dollar that comes in to keep up with everybody else. And my message to you guys is one of taking a step back. Just take a step back and see. Don't you look around. You have everything you want. You have a car, you have a home, you have your kids have everything that they want. You have everything that you want. And I understand the concept with this one. The kids go to school and they see that everybody has what they have. They have new this, new that, new phones, new wardrobes, new everything. But you don't have to succumb to the day in and day out of buying everything we see. And it would be wise for you to teach your kids that they can't have everything they see, because all that's going to do is later on in life, they're going to realize that, and they're going to be in the same situation of a lot of us. Just think a little bit, folks. Think. Number 2, feeling powerless over spending. Do you feel powerless over spending? Do you spend every dime that comes in the house? Do you have to live in a neighborhood that's the best neighborhood in the area? Do you have to have the most fancy car? And just ask yourself, do you feel powerless overspending. Number 3, perceiving money as complex. Money's not complex. We're complex. Money's easy. Money won't walk out the door on its own. You have to spend that money. You have to buy things. Money's not complex. Money is not complex at all. If you stop spending everything and you start saving, you'll see that. We'll see that. Money's not complex. We're complex. Number 4, viewing saving as deprivation. Think about that. I have to have that. I worked all week. I have to go shopping. I have to buy a new pair of pants. It's not deprivation. Saving money is not deprivation. Spending every dime that you have is the dumbest thing in the world. And that's all I want you guys to think about. Number 5, living in a culture obsessed with spending. $1.7 trillion in credit card debt. We understand the concept of that. We understand that we get bombarded with ads. We get bombarded with our neighbors, our coworkers, our relatives, that everybody has this, everybody has that. And I'm just asking you just to take a step back for a second. Think about it. We all have everything we need. Our kids have everything we need. Go in there and look in their room and see. You know that they have everything. Use the word no. Use the word no to your kids. Use the word no to yourself. Number 6, battling stress about money. Stress and money. Money and stress. But listen, if you want to continue to go down this rabbit hole and stress yourself out, trying to keep up with everybody else in the neighborhood, keep up with all your coworkers, then that's your decision. And I told you guys a long time ago, in my 20s and briefly in my early 30s, I didn't know anything about finances. And I was living the same way that 90% of people live, where you live paycheck to paycheck. You spend every dime you have. So I am a part of this, but listen, I'm 54. I haven't had debt in probably 20 plus years. And it allows me to save for emergencies. It has allowed me to save for my retirement. It has allowed me to not have stress and anxiety about money. And I don't make $1 million a year. I make a comfortable living. But I've put some money away, and I do not sign on to giving people every dime that comes in the door. Number 7, living a life that we can't afford. Living a life we can't afford. Are you spending every dime that comes in the house? Are you spending that plus credit cards? Just think, folks. Your life could be so much easier. Your life could be so much different when you start thinking psychologically differently about money. And that's all I'm asking you to do. That's all I'm giving these videos for. That's all I'm putting these videos out for, is to try to make you guys think a little bit differently. Number 8, normalizing borrowing. So we think as a culture that it's okay to borrow money. We think as a culture it's okay because everybody down the street, oh, I'm going to get me a new car. All your coworkers, we've normalized borrowing and we've made it okay. We've made it okay, and while they sit back and get richer, we get poorer. Think, folks. And number 9, which is, I think the best one, and it's recognizing how easy borrowing has become. It's so easy to borrow money. They make it so easy for us to borrow money. But this all comes back to you. This all comes back to us. Stop borrowing money. Put some money away for your future. Put some money away for an emergency. Put some money away to buy things with cash. Listen, folks, I gave you 9 truths. 9 truths about our relationship with finances. And like I told you before, I understand that the presentation might not be on point. But just look at the 9. Go back and look at the 9. Number 1, comparing ourselves to others, which that's keeping up with the Joneses. Number 2, feeling powerless over spending. Number 3, perceiving money as complex. Number 4, view savings as deprivation. I need that. I worked all week. My kid got straight A's in school. He needs a new phone, a $1,500 phone. Number 5, living in a culture obsessed with spending. Number 6, battling stress about money. Number 7, coveting a life without that we can't afford. Coveting a life we can't afford. Number 8, normalizing borrowing. And number 9, recognizing how easy it is to borrow money. Listen, I appreciate each individual person who has liked and subscribed and commented. I'm over the moon about this. I'm passionate about this. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a guru. I just want us to think for a second. Sit back and think for a second what your life could be like without debt. And all you have to do is say no. This is Jason from JT's Retirement Countdown, February 26, 2024. I officially have 221 work days remaining till I retire on January 13, 2025. Smash that like button. And I appreciate you guys once again. Take care and God bless.